Hi everyone, I'm Adam. In this problem, for the surface represented by a rectangular equation, which we have as x squared plus y squared plus z squared equals to 49, we're going to find the equivalent equation in spherical coordinates. So to start with, what we want is an equation where we're going from all our coordinates in rectangular form, our x's, y's, and z's, into spherical coordinates where we're going to have, say, rhos, thetas, and phis. Now naturally, when we convert into spherical coordinates, we don't have to have all of rhos, thetas, and phis, but what we want to do is just drop out all of our x, y's, and z's and replace them for any one of these that we can. So let's take a look at what we have. So x squared plus y squared plus z squared equals to 49. Now to make our conversions, we're going to use some of our conversion equations. Now a big thing that's jumping out at me is we see x squared plus y squared plus z squared. And what we know is that, say, rho squared is equal to x squared plus y squared plus z squared. So making that substitution, we can plug in rho squared on the left-hand side of our equation. So that's going to give us, coming from here, say that rho squared on the left-hand side is equal to, say, 49. And so here, technically, we're done. We've dropped out all our x, y's, and z's and replaced it with something in terms of just rho, but we'll solve it for rho explicitly. So we'll take the square root of both sides. Now, one thing to remember, when we're talking about this equation, rho itself is always taken to be a value that's positive or equal to 0. So when we take our square root, we're going to have rho is equal to the positive square root of 49, or namely, rho is equal to 7. So there's our equation in spherical coordinates. So technically we're done, but just to take a moment, and kind of compare the surfaces generated by these two equations, which are the same. If we look at our x squared plus y squared plus z squared equals to 49, so what we have is a sphere of center at the origin. So x is 0, y is 0, z is 0, and our radius is equal to, think of 49 as 7 squared, so radius is equal to 7. Now if we look at our equation in spherical coordinates, that's essentially telling us the same thing. So if you remember, rho is the distance from the origin to any point on the surface that's being generated. So this just says we have a constant distance of 7 from the origin, essentially giving us the radius of 7, so creating a sphere of radius 7. So there we go. Thank you very much.